we talked about doing it a couple of years ago, but we just weren't ready at that point in time.
Travis, ladies and gentlemen, is critical out there. There you go.
He's a rocket miracle. Living proof that all of your prayers worked.
Country music star Randy Travis remains in critical condition at a Texas hospital this morning.
According to his publicist, the legendary singer suffered a stroke yesterday and underwent emergency surgery last night to relieve pressure on his brain.
In 2011, Warner Music Nashville approached me about filming an intimate concert special honoring the 25th anniversary of the iconic Randy Travis album, Storms of Life. Little did we know just how important those recordings would become.
So I think it was early in 2013 we had locked the cut on the special that was titled More Life, and all of a sudden we get reports that Randy's sick.
On Sunday, July 7th, he was admitted through the emergency room of Baylor McKinney Hospital, whereupon he was put on life support.
The project has gone way beyond a 25th anniversary celebration honoring Storms of Life. But you can't tell Randy Travis's story without hearing the music, without seeing the performances.
I really don't think any of us could have known how special that live performance was actually going to be, that it was the last time we were going to get to hear him sing those songs.
Hard to believe it's been 25 years of doing this now. I actually don't feel that much older till I look in the mirror. But fortunately, digging up bones is first. Last night I dug your picture out from my old dresser drawer, set it on the table, and I talked to it till 4. I read some more love letters right up till the break of dawn. Yeah, I've been sitting alone, digging up bones. And I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings, putting mine on my finger, and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home, yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of the love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the kitchen to get a bite to eat. I just kept on wishing I could taste your kisses sweet. I found an old cold chicken leg that I'd been gnawing on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones.
Thank you.
This young man standing backstage used to wash dishes about 5 or 6 blocks from here. And boy, I tell you, the people that ate in that restaurant are glad he got into country music. Because they had a lot of dirty dishes down there. So everything works out all right. And here's one of the newest success stories in country music. Couldn't happen to a nicer fellow. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Travis. Brother Randy.
When Randy Travis came along, country music was in a very, very different place than it is now. He came to Nashville in 1982, and that was at the height of what we used to call the urban cowboy era. And things were very pop, and Randy came along with a style that was a throwback in a way to an earlier period of country music, when country music was a little bit more pure. And it was very, very difficult for him to get started.
Randy came at a time when nobody expected a traditional country artist to mean much of anything. Merle Haggard and George Jones were not selling a lot of records, and that music had somehow slipped through the cracks. I was producing a record with Keith Stegall, and Keith brought a cassette in and asked me what I thought about it, and I put it in the cassette player and hit play and heard this voice come out of the speakers. I listened to maybe 20 seconds, hit stop. Who's that? And he said, well, his name is Randy Ray. He's a catfish cook down at the Nashville Palace. And I said, that's him singing live. That's an amazing voice. He said, I know. I said, I can't get anybody to pay attention.